Well, here we go. We're back at the beach. You can see it's a little rough out there. Winds out of the south-southeast, which is that way. And it's about 10-15 miles an hour. Hopefully it's not making much of a deal with the camera. I don't know what kind of a cut out there. Seems to be a little bit of a slope down there. So I'm going to change things up a little bit today. Use my eXCALIBUR. I hadn't used it in a while. Every time I walk by it, it'll let me know. So I'm using my eXCALIBUR 2. It's got my remote pinpoint switch modification on it. My Staver scoop, carbon fiber handle, my Modus T grip, which will soon be available at Myers Metal Detectors. So I'm going to get set up. My threshold will be just so I can hear it. I hunt in all metal, and the sensitivity is going to be running auto or 10, and discrimination is going to be 1. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up and get ready to go. I'm going to try something new with the camera today. I got it mounted to my headphones, so we'll see what happens, what kind of pictures come out, and we'll go from there. So I'll get back to you when I find another target. So I'll be back. Here's the signal for this one. I see it. Okay. Well, I saw it. There it is. Down here into the water. There we go, it's out of the hole. Right in there. Let's go use some agua. And it is looks like a penny. So we're on the board, and I'll be back when I find another target. And here we go. That's the signal. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That's in discriminate. Well, let's see what it is. Kind of a knit tone. We might have it. Still in there. Right in there. I see it's the green pull tab. You see it? Oh no. But you gotta dig them. They ring up good, good, good. Well, we're still in the hole. Not a lot of targets. I've been here almost an hour. Does it 3 or 4 pennies. But all it takes is one. So let's go on. Well, went about 3-4 feet. That's a little better tone. Let's see if we can get it for the... I think we got it. Over in here. Right in there, I think. Yep. Let's use the water in the hole to see what we got. Looks like another tail. I think it's a tail. Might be a dime. Size of the dime, 2 dimes. So let's fill in the hole. And keep on keeping on. Well, here we go. You can hear that. Kind of a medium tone. And it's a coin, I think. I think we got it. Could be a bottle cap. Because it just went to heck on me. Should be right in there. Let's see if we got it. Yep. Let's use some water. Well, let's see. It is a quarter. Okay. It didn't sound like a quarter. It was all green. It really sounded cruddy out of the hole. So, onwards and upwards. There we go. Coin. Maybe a quarter. I think we got it. Let's check it out, see what we got. Well, it's a dime. He's a nice guy. There's Franklin Delano right there. So, we're getting a few targets. Well, that's the, always check your hole. There's another coin. Well, it might just be another target. I thought I swept that area. Well, we got it now. Nothing there. Well, we got it. Let's see what we get. It is a Wheatie. Pretty sure. Let me get my spectacles on and see. No, it isn't. It's a penny, but it's not a Wheatie. Regular Lamar. So I'll take it. Let's put it in this hole. Check it again. Yep, dime and a penny. So, onward and upward. Here we go. I don't know if you can hear it or not in those headphones, so that's an automatic pinpoint. And that's an discriminant. Sounds coiny. Still there. I think we got it this time. Yeah, it's blowing my ears off now. Both hands. Sunday go to meeting. Okay. I got a red one. I got a white one. I just need a blue one, I think. I have an American Dad. And everything seems to be right up here at the top of this cut. So. Okay, let's go on. Well, I changed beaches. The other one just wasn't yielding enough, so I made a change and went down into the state park. So we're going to see what we come up with here. Maybe nothing, but you never know. It's a little change, so we'll give that a shot and see. And I'll bring you back in when I get my first target. Not much on the other beach at all, and I changed back to my chest mount for the camera. I don't know, I just like it better, and I don't know what the footage is like, you know, with it on the headphones, but it's a little lopsided and heavy, so I'm going back to my chest mount. So I'll get back to you when I find a target. Well, here we go. Let's see. It's right here at the entrance. A lot of people don't check that. I always do. You never know. And we got a penny. A brand shiny new one too. So let's go on and kind of see the beach where I'm hunting. There's a few bathers down here. I haven't been down by the water yet. There might be a little bit of a cut, but we'll see. So I'll bring you back in when I find the first good target. Okay, we got us a faint signal here. Let's see what we got. Well, we might have it. Let's see. Fairly high tone. Let's see what we got. Looks like a dime to me. Looks like a dime. Yes, indeedy. There's Franklin. So we've been here 10 minutes, 20 cents to the richer. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, here we go. Got a target out of the surf. Looks like it's a beat up old pop top. Beat up old pull tab. The old ones. So, I'm going to go back in the surf and see what I can come up with. So, I'll be back. Well, this will probably be the last target of the day. I'm on the way back to the car. So, let's dig this one up. We got it. Let's see if we got anything good. Let's just see. Well, don't see nothing so far. I think it's a beaver tail. Yep, it's an old beaver tail. Yep, so I'll see you at the wrap up, and I got about another 20 yards to go, so if I find something worth digging, I'll bring you back in, but otherwise I'll see you at the wrap up. Well, here we are at the wrap up. As you can see, there's various trash. Most of this trash came from the beach number 1. Now there's so, you know, pop tops, pull tabs, various other crapola, you know. One little sinker, wasn't down there that long, and coins, you know, quarter, nickel, a bunch of dimes, pennies. So not a real sterling day, but you know, the beach was nice, and the old eXCALIBUR got another little workout today. Have to take it out more often. So at any rate, it wasn't a bad day. So please, you know, now it's time for a word from our sponsor, Myers Metal Detectors. And please subscribe, share, like the video, leave a comment below, and above all else, subscribe to the Silver Surfer. We will see you on the beach.
Hey friends, Phil Myers here from Myers Metal Detectors. And today's video I'm going to show you one of my other favorite detectors, and that's the MINELAB eXCALIBUR 2. Actually, this is an older blue model that I've got set up here today, but the eXCALIBUR 2 is pretty much the same detector. It might have a few minor upgrades, but this is how it comes out of the box. You got the detector, and this is probably the best underwater metal detector discriminating metal detector made for beach, wading, and also diving. I think you can dive a couple hundred feet with it. Right off the bat, out of the box, it comes exactly like this, and it's kind of brutal to beach hunt like this because all the weight, as you see, is at the front of your wrist. So it makes it extremely tough to do that for 2 or 3 hours. You'll be pulling on your wrist and your arm muscles. So believe me, there's ways around that, and I'll show you a few real quick. This one is the carbon fiber travel shaft. As you can see, it breaks apart right here, and it's made out of carbon fiber. The detector goes right here underneath your arm. That makes it easy if you hunt like me in all metal mode for you to change your knob into discriminant mode and check your target. But that's an easy way to take it off the shaft. I try not to sell it with the standard shaft. I try to sell it as a package deal with a straight shaft also. And you can look at that on my website, myersdepot.com. Also, this is one of my units here. It's been customized a little bit. It's got the knob guard on it, which I sell both the Plugger and the Anderson knob guard. This one looks a little nicer on the eXCALIBUR 2, but what that does is protects your knobs and the little plastic shafts that your knobs are in, because that would be the weak point on the detector. Also, if you look on mine here, if you can see that, hopefully you can. I'm doing this today without a camera operator. I've got the Anderson knobs on it. That's these guys here, which are, to me, are a big upgrade because it's easier to turn them. They've got a locking Allen wrench to locking screw. They don't strip out like these older models from MINELAB. Eventually, after a few years, will strip out on you, and these you never have that problem. Also, this is the would be considered the balance shaft, where it puts it actually not underneath your arm but behind your elbow. That makes it where you can hunt for all day long and not have the issues that the stock shaft has. So real quick, I'm going to run through a lot of the things that we stock here. Of course, we stock all the straight shafts, both the travel versions that break down to smaller pieces, the balance shaft, carbon fiber and aluminum, either one, knob guards, of course the extra batteries, we stock all those. The upper or the lower shafts, we have those too. The battery holder, that if you want to do the 8AA battery pack, that's a good way to have a backup with you all the time. Also, the Anderson knobs, we stock those. And something I think is really cool is the IntelliCharger that's put out for this detector, because the battery charger that comes with the detector doesn't tell you that, hey, that battery's charged. And what happens is you keep it on the charger forever, and it overheats the battery eventually, and I think that limits the life of your battery. This, you know, it's exactly full charge, you unplug it and you're done. Also, a good idea if you're going to be in the eXCALIBUR 2, if you're going to use that, is I've got the book here by Clive Sinek, and it is the From Beginner to Advanced book on the eXCALIBUR. It also has a DVD in it, so you can listen to that in your car or wherever, and listen so you know the tones already, because that's the hardest thing for people to get used to, is the tones on the eXCALIBUR. Anyway, if you have any questions, Phil Myers, Myers Metal Detectors, located in Tampa, Florida. My email is flphil, so that's FloridaPhil @me.com, and my metal detector website is myersdepot.com. You can reach me from Tuesday to Saturday in the shop normally. Some days I'll try to cut out a little early, so normally from 10 to 4. I like to go to the beach if I can after 4, so holler at me if you have any questions, or email me. And you can also check me out on Facebook, Myers Metal Detectors on Facebook. Anyway, thank you and happy hunting. If you have any questions, holler at me. See you.